Hi everyone, I'm beekeeper Gail. Mrs. Green told me that she read you a story about beekeeping and bees. And I'm a beekeeper, and she asked me to film when I'm inspecting my hives. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look into my hives, open them up, and see how the bees are doing, making sure they're healthy. I also wanna see if they got enough room if I have to add another box. Now right now I'm wearing a beekeeping suit because I'm gonna be opening the hives and going real close. But at home, when I'm just out in my yard, or when you guys are out in your yards, the bees will not bother you. It's only when you're opening up their hive or if you get too close that they might get a little aggressive, so I want to be protective. So let's go look. Now today's a nice sunny day and there's a lot of bees out, and also this is a new hive, so the bees are doing they just hatched a bunch of them, and so they're just getting used to their new area. Now first we're going to add a little smoke. This smoke is a cool smoke. It's not really hot. It's not going to harm the bees, but what it does is it calms the bees down. Now maybe we'll even see the queen bee today, I'll point that out, but what we're looking for to see if we have bees are laying eggs and if they have enough room, and to see how the queen is doing. Now in the hive we have what are called frames, and on these frames the bees will make their honey and the queen will lay eggs. Now here's a whole frame of bees, and let me show you. Let me put this down. Over here the white stuff, and over here is honey. They're making honey already over here. Over here I'll try to find another frame, but when you see these yellow dots, those are baby bees that they have a protective layer of wax over. Now we'll flip it over. That looks pretty good. They're doing their job. Oh, now see on this side we could see all this yellow. All this underneath, behind this, are baby bees waiting to be born. They lay the eggs, the queen lays the eggs in each of these little holes, and then the other bees take care of the babies, they feed them and everything, and then they'll put a yellow wax over them when they're almost ready to be hatched to protect them. And then when they're ready to be born, they'll just pop right out. So that looks good. That's what we're looking for. We want to see a little honey. We want to see some baby bees. Now we'll go on to the next frame.
She was on this side before. Not there now.
I think she was on the other frame. Oh, yes. Okay, I found the queen. You guys can see her. See right here? She's got a blue dot. She's very long and skinny. And like I said, the reason, now she's going to go lay some eggs. So let's put her back in because we don't want her getting nerved up. Okay, so I finished my inspection, and what I wound up doing was putting another box on because there were a lot of baby bees being hatched and they needed a little more room. So right now, these two boxes, which are called brood boxes, are where the bees live. The queen bee, there's one queen bee, and all the other bees, they'll have their babies in there, they'll take care of the babies, they'll bring in some honey, and later on, in another month, I'll be adding a couple other little boxes, and those will be called supers, honey supers, and those boxes are just going to be filled up with honey for us to extract later. I hope you enjoyed this, and remember, bees won't sting you unless you go too close to their hive. And also, Mrs. Green was talking to you about weeds. If you leave the dandelions, these are the first early food of the bees in the spring. So leave the dandelions in your yard. The bees love them. Thanks. Bye.